Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a look at the stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Dimon, and it's Forrest in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, inside it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play. And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And so MP will bring it up for New York, and they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And some changes here for New York. MP is checked in for Vanderbilt. Lou Dort comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 14 points for the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. So it's Boston now. 17-point game. 6 on the shot clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Blocked again! Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Tatum. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Brian, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances.
And so MP will bring it up for New York. So the Celtics 5 right now. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. then it's Dimon, and it's Forrest in at the shooting guard position. And here's Brown for three, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so... Oh, highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just putting the defense to shame.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Pass to Forrest. Now Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum against Anunoby. Here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Clock at 4. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's MP. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And that one drops.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Up top, Tatum. Pass to Dimon. There's a screen. Takes a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing. And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Dort against Brown. Clock at 6. They need this. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
MP way outside. On the wing, MP. And MP throws it down.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Tatum passes to Brown. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the layup. Brown's got his second basket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
The Celtics have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Up top, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Pass to Forrest. For 3. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 40 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Boston's shooting only 42%. Pass to Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Forrest. MP with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Dimon. He's got 14.
Yeah, their shot selection has not been great this half, and you can see their field goal percentage dropping too.
Dort, the pass to Anunoby. Now MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Jalen Brunson. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Forrest. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the triple. Forrest has got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
111, 61.
Pass to Dimon. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, MP throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Dort against Brown. Now Tatum takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Forrest, covered by MP. Tatum, a screen on MP. Outside Tatum, jacks up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Dort's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim, no mercy.
61.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Dimon. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum with a screen. And here's Brown for 3.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
He buries it from 3. MP's got 47 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Dimon. They still need this. Oh, MP with a block. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Dort. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. And the Celtics also making a change. Hunter's checked in.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
123-61.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Crafty move. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Count it.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
125-61.
Here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. dishes it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Oh! Sweet move. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can be.
Wow!
Oh, my.
Hammer it home!
129.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And for the Celtics, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. For 3, Dimon. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Dimon. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Dimon's got 17 points.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Quickly passes to MP. Shoots from the line. Outside Vanderbilt. MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And got it! Another basket!
There aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60 points.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a new level.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
So it's Boston. Now, it's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
MP no good. Here's Dimon. 17 points in the game. Again, Brown missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
137-69.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Dimon. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Another miss by Brown. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. MP shot is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And he elevates for the jam. Jason Tatum on the receiving end.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Dimon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown scanning the floor. Again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Tatum. Got a piece of it. Oh, he got hacked on the... And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.